So continuing on with Squigly and story.
You should open this one soon.
Happy birthday, Selene. Time to blow out your candles. Don't forget to make a wish.
Cursor.
Yeah, Black Dahlia ain't nice. Ain't a nice lady.
My family. Roberto,
Are they ever?
Squigly.
Cursors on screen.
Save them all.
Oh, sorry. That better.
A little bit.
I didn't realize, like, curse her. Curse her. Yeah, I know. She's kind of a bad lady. Oh, right.
Stop anybody.
That thing's there.
Mm.
Even me.
Not when I save them. Don't let it fall.
Squigly.
She just got woken up from her grave. She's a bit confused. Das goes through that all the time.
I live again.
Where the fuck am I?
Thank goodness.
Oh shit, what happened now?
You really did stay with me.
Naturally. Though the heart of our conflict has lingered as well.
Dead bodies everywhere.
Living dead girl.
Yeah, boy, a little bit of Rob Zombie.
Meridian.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day when I was hard, just like, oh yeah, hard training this game, hard playing this game. When I was playing Squigly, I straight up just cranked Living Dead Girl. Not gonna cap. Like, straight up.
Of her undead army.
I would have gone
Hey,
with Cole
good
Ethel
shit,
for
man.
years.
Commander Parasol, one of the Skullgirls' minions has broken formation.
Egress, do not engage. Repeat, do not engage.
But Cole Ethel was just Living Dead Girl by a different artist, basically.
As for the stray unit,
Oh, she means us, doesn't she?
Are you ready?
For a decade.
And now fighting!
Yep. It's
As he struggles to remember Squigly.
yes, I do, cause she does have a raging demon.
Okay.
She has
Of all the characters I would have picked to fucking have a raging demon, her would not be it.
I know, right?
Anyway, on to the other weird topics we gotta talk about. So Twisted Metal 2's a thing.
See, Das, right
quote
here.
unquote.
Right here. Here's the raging demon input. Light,
Rage
forward.
the dragon.
See? light, forward, medium. Yeah, light, forward, medium. I'm tempted to attempt to try this, but not right now.
No, I'd say it for like a later match. Just get you comfortable with the material here and go from there.
Correct. Ah, bitch.
So anyway, getting back on topic. So Twisted Metal from Peacock is actually getting a season 2 now.
The
It's
irony
been
out.
fully confirmed.
Hooray!
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, because again, it's like I had high admiration for the first season of Twisted Metal for taking a series that did not really have a story and giving it a story.
Damn it.
Because the context between games was that is like, oh yeah,
It's
winner
about as
of
consistent
the-
as mud.
Yeah. The winner of the last tournament was whoever you want it to be, unless you want to sit there and talk about Twisted Metal 1, because I think canonically,
Most of the
Outlawed. No, Outlaw, I think technically won. Because it's the only one with a canonical ending that links up to another ending.
I mean, everyone's ending is whatever it tends to be in Twist in most tournament style games.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what actually, because that's exactly what the Twisted Metal is a tournament style game, but not exactly a fighting game. It's kind of a weird arena thing. But
It's
usually,
an arena combat.
yeah, arena combat. Then whoever wins meets the big boss who actually put on the entire thing. His name is Calypso. He goes through various changes over the games.
It's usually Calypso. Let's go with that.
Usually Calypso. I just say this man is just a ambiguous being possessing other people's bodies.
I mean, you could be wrong, you could be right. It's hard to say. Fucking Calypso is one of those characters that is ill-defined at best.
Yeah. Only defined about whatever thing's going on with the entirety, everything that is in that universe. Hell, half of these endings make very little sense, but there are certain certain characters' endings that do make sense because whatever it is in the sequel, whatever counts for the sequel, some characters do have a follow through. Yeah, tie-on ending to to the previous game. Some of them do, some of them don't. Other ones are just kind of a weird one-off. Like, oh yeah, here's the end. Here's their ending. The end.
But I know DD hasn't seen the first season of Twisted Metal, so I'm not gonna get too far into it because again, it's like if you're even halfway interested, it's like watch it, you'll enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm. Even if you're a long-time Twisted Metal fan, watch it. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll have fun finding all the Easter eggs.
Well, and so I do not count myself as like a top tier like Twisted Metal Denzian. Because I skipped the first couple games and I jumped on about Twisted Metal 4, which a lot of people's like that's one of the lower Twisted Metals in most people's opinion.
It is.
But I was sold on Twisted Metal Black, and everybody universally agrees that Twisted Metal Black's fucking one of the stronger entries.
Tomato, potato.
Well, there's also plot stuff going right now, so I don't know how much you want me to run over that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about in the game.
No. That's what I said. Go ahead, because usually I try to catch the first as the original when the plot starts. Well, the game starts. Like, let's try to catch the opening of whatever the characters are doing.
Oh, okay. Leave the opening and the ending alone. Okay, I can work with that.
Mm-hmm. Usually, what's going on in the middle because there's like too much stuff going on in the middle part.
Well, from the way I understand this game, it's like the middle is kind of whatever. It's like it's like they're making up reasons to fight other people.
Right. Oh, and this stage that I'm at, this casino stage, was actually part of the backers thing. In different parts of the stage or different times you come to the stage, the background characters that you see will actually change.
Oh, they're probably different representation of backers have taken it.
Well, yep, different representation of backers are people who actually were a part of like the whole thing in general. This in another state. Yeah, this in another casino stage, because I know in this one you can see Pat and Wooly from Super Best Friends in this stage specifically.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, because that's usually what me and Trigo tend to do half the time. Like, oh, we go to this stage, see if we can find Pat Wooly, or in the other one, find Zontan. Because Zontan is also in on the other stage. I think it's the lobby of this casino area.
I believe it.
I mean, I'm always down for more Zontan.
Oh, the early aughts.
She's still a thing, alright? I still argue that.
So what you're saying is, Doss, you want a Zontan body pillow.
He wouldn't say no when you know it.
Oh, I know he wouldn't say no. But he's going to act like he doesn't want it first.
Well, just as like, oh, then I have to keep it clean.
Yeah, that's right, Doss. Put that work in.
Because you could probably snake a fleshlight into it. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Well, I mean, you go off of, what was it, Big Mouth? Where, like, the guy came up with the perfect, like, fake, pillow ussy? I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, yeah. God,
I mean,
that show was cursed.
I mean, I've never seen that show.
You just count your stars. I've seen
I-
it.
it's really not bad, like as far as like
It's
adult humor
not.
goes. I mean, obviously it's a fucking bunch of kids talking about sex, but then it's like you really think back to it, it's like we were all kids talking about sex.
Well, what it's
Yeah.
about mostly though is about like them going through like the early stages of like puberty and stuff. That was kind of their whole
Well, there's that. They
thing.
also touch on sexuality as well.
Yeah, that too.
hmm And again, it's like it's as a modern interpretation of young people going through it is like, you know, if you really told me it's like, oh yeah, these are what these kids are going through, it's like I kind of half believe you.
Like I've kind of been through that myself, huh? This is not as awkward as it needs to be, but still kind of funny seeing it from the outside.
Yeah, it's a lot of it. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's take a more satirical look. It's like, oh yeah, it's like these are when your hormones are raging rampant and your body's changing, and all of a sudden you have to sit there and it's like, am I sexual? Am I not sexual? What sexuality am I? Kind of thing. All these questions come into your mind, and you must deal with them.
Why does this work? How does this work? Oh my god! Hey, look, titties. Yes.
I mean, there's
much.
one character. I think it's Gene. I think is his name. And so when kids go through puberty, they get assigned a hormone monster.
Oh,
And
it's Maury.
For what it's
Is it Maury?
Yeah, are you talking about the male hormone
No,
monster?
no, I'm not. I'm not talking about him specifically. There's another kid in the series, and I think his name is like Eugene or Gene or something like that. Anyway, and like as far as the series goes, he never gets assigned a horny monster. Or a
Wow.
hormone monster, excuse me. And like the joke is he's his own hormone monster.
He's his own monster.
Exactly.
Which one
It's
is
the same one that came up with the pillow ussy.
It's the God. I think wasn't he the little Jewish boy? Was
No,
was
that's
that
someone
him?
else.
No, that's not
no.
him.
He's the one with the maniacal brothers that always beat up on him.
Oh yeah. They're like jocks or something.
Yes. That the
Classic
younger one.
jock, like football player guys. Yeah, I
Right,
think I know
and-
which one you are. No, he gets assigned the young hormone monster, like the little fat kid.
No, I think you're thinking of a different one.
I very well may be, but I know of the kid.
It's
you're
neither here
talking
nor there. Yeah, it's neither here nor there. But like I do like that, at least as far as like season. I think I saw up to like season
Oh, it's
3.
level 3. That's what it is.
As far as season 3 is concerned, is like he never got issued a hormone monster, and he's always just been like one of the most like hypersexual characters on the entire show.
Oh Lord, I remember that. That's funny. It's funny stuff.
Mm. But anyway, getting back to Twisted Metal. Getting back on topic.
Back on topic, finally Dot's doing the thing that he needs to.
Yeah. So like again, I consider myself like a middle of the road fan, where it's like, I was there for the highs of the highs, but I wasn't there for the lowest of the lows, kind of thing.
Consider yourself lucky you weren't there for the lows of Twisted Metal, and my god, were they low.
I mean, I started on Twisted Metal 4, and I still kind of defend Twisted Metal 4 as much as people hate that game,
I'm allowing you to be wrong.
which is fair.
Mm-hmm.
But I also got good at Twisted Metal 4, which go ahead and fucking take that with a grain of salt.
It is not exactly hard to be good at Twisted Metal 4.
No, I say that because, like, beating Sweet Tooth, like, without a problem kind of thing, and not doing the cheap fucking, I'm just gonna mine him from across the map strategy. Like, I could actually go into a fist fight with fucking Sweet Tooth and I'd come out winning.
Because your usual mentality, let me punch the thing, and it's dead.
Well, I figured out, like, fucking, like, little odds and ends if I can get around his bullshit. Because, like, Sweet Tooth's fucking special in 4 is one of the most broken and asinine things in 4.
Seemed rather rude.
Like, it is straight final boss special move, where it's like, it just grabs you and kills you. That's what it does. But I figured out shit to get around it, and basically a lot of it was cornering, because Sweet Tooth is not a great cornerer. So it's like, if you move fast and turn on him real quick, it's like, he'll fire that bitch off and it'll just shoot right past you. But you're also fucking, you've got like a cunt hair's breadth of fucking difference between it fucking grabbing you and it fucking like missing you.
I can feel the Skullgirls' presence again.
But I also really like that one too because Calypso, you get to play as Calypso in that game, and Calypso's probably like one of the funnest characters in that entire game because he gets a tactical nuke.
Yeah, I mean, Calypso. Well, he's basically this. He's essentially the Wishmaster.
Well, in the series overall.
He's essentially the weird Wishmaster, and I'm talking about like from movie reference. Because this man doesn't like. Okay, here's giving you what your heart desires, but I'm also gonna fuck with you because of whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of the Wishmaster series, like Calypso's like right there. That is who you're talking about. You're talking about the Jinn.
Fuck.
No, welcome to death from range.
Yeah, Peacock. Oh wait.
But anyway, but no, it's like I really like playing Calypso because again, it's like literally you just fucking it's like,
Damn it.
oh, it's like you're fucking running at me, tactical nuke. But as far as the series is concerned, they really don't like portray Calypso too much. They like kind of leave him in the air of mystery, which is good because it gives him a lot of fucking area to move, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, as far as season 2, which just got confirmed, and even if you're not a super big fucking Twisted Metal fan, is like if you don't know dick about the Twisted Metal series, it does a good enough introduction for the whole series that it's like, oh, I'm following along now, and I get that. And
Yep.
it becomes the more you learn about the series, like the more it's like, oh, that's a reference to this and this, that, and the other.
Yep. Because usually in the actual series in itself, when you're actually watching it, for those who actually, the big fans, like, oh man, I understood this reference, I heard that sound cue, I get this thing, get that thing. It's basically the Easter egg hunt because you know the series.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, essentially like it was for the Sonic movie and the Mario movie, basically reference heaven. For those who
I
actually...
get that.
Exactly. But for
And,
those, like,
like-
you're new to the series, it's still fun to watch because they explain it to you, but they don't overly explain it.
Yeah, like there's enough air of mystery about it. It's like, oh, okay, it's like this is where they could go with this, where they could go with that. Where they never really touched on this is like, well, we're gonna just softly address it as a thing.
Yep.
Touching off on that point, there was a movie that came out not too long ago. I cannot remember the title of it, but it was a Ryan Reynolds movie, and it was about the video game world.
Oh, Free Guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Free
Free Guy.
Guy. Like, there were so many nods to, like, all
Everything.
the video, yeah, just everything.
I mean,
you had the
Ready-
Avengers, you
Ready
had
Player-
Halo.
Ready Player One did that too.
Yep. I
But
didn't see that one though. So
but
I
out of the
don't know.
two, I wouldn't say Ready Player One's kind of the better one that did like a shit ton of references.
I didn't see it, so I cannot confirm nor deny that.
I mean,
well, I've seen both.
Same.
But I like
short-
anything with Ryan Reynolds. He's hilarious.
Well, I am eagerly awaiting fucking Deadpool 3 just to kind of
Oh,
see where
God.
they're going.
it's Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, oh no, this is essentially gonna be me and Dodge doing dumb shit today. I'm like, oh no, I can already feel it.
I feel
Well-
like if Deadpool 3 happens, he's gonna take Cable's time thing, go back, save Logan, and then that's the whole movie.
I
Well,
mean,
you
I
gotta
believe
figure
it.
Like, they said this is going to be the first mutant-centric movie that's going to be taking place in the MCU. So, ergo, somewhere in this, there has to be the crossover. Or
And-
some mention of it.
Yep, because if they basically full-on mention that, oh yeah, they are mutants and not enhanced, which literally just says like, hey, we get our X-Men back, and how they're gonna fuck things up.
I mean, I guess I can talk about this a little bit now. The Marvels actually crossed the bridge.
yeah,
The first time
but
officially.
yeah, but the problem is with all that is, man, did it flop.
Yeah, I've heard, nothing but bad things about that movie.
Me
So
too.
I cannot.
Speak fast. I got it down last and half health.
I'm not surprised. It's like usually you have more problems with this. So.
Yeah, with Squigly, I have literally a chainsaw.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, it's like I don't think fucking the Marvels deserve half as much ire as it has gotten. Is it a good movie? No. Is it the worst Marvel movie? Also, no. That still is Captain Marvel. I will stand on that pillar.
Oh, I figured you would have said like the Hulk. I didn't watch. I really stopped watching those after
TikTok people. I
After
literally just
Endgame, I think was about when I just lost interest after that, because I was like, all right, Thanos is stopped, game over.
Yep. All right, finish up.
okay. Ow.
Smack her, bitch.
Boink. There we go.
Boink faster. There you boink.
I was half waiting for you to fucking get killed by the fucking Skullgirl.
The giant shadow that keeps
Yeah,
flopping. No,
exactly.
that's what I'm actually looking for now.
Lorenzo is on the run, and his empire is vulnerable and in disarray. Don't throw away our only chance to break his grip on New Meridian. I'm sorry,
Squigly, behind you.
Lilia, you're helping us?
Yeah, we are. So can the high and mighty crowd. While the assistance is appreciated, your ill intentions are an entirely
All of
separate
Squiggy's lines be.
I mean, she's speaking psychically.
Oh, is that the story they go with? Okay.
Whatever you do,
No, that's literally Leviathan is allowing her to is granting her the ability to speak psychically, because her mouth was sewn shut and her vocal cords were ripped out.
God damn, that was brutal.
Black Dahlia, not a nice lady. Black Dahlia, mean old lady. Yeah, the chick that had her at gunpoint, straight up after she shot her through the head. That's why Leviathan's kind of poking through. To make sure she can't even scream in the afterlife, she ripped out her vocal cords and sewed her mouth short.
Shut.
Whatever.
Potato, potato.
It don't matter. Oh, cool. I did get the extra battle.
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes you can get an extra battle if you do specific things or do whatever. Like I said, sometimes.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's not for every character.
Nope. Because with this one, I actually get Philly as the assist.
Oh,
So
that's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, because even if I fucking lose with Squigly, I still got the run back with Filio. And let me run run her in anyway.
Just saying.
If I can. Well, because people use Philia literally like in Marvel Battery. I need meter.
Yeah, I can see that.
Jesus Christ, I didn't know I can make so much beer.
Anyway, you can still technically continue on with Twisted Metal because I wasn't sure if I got the extra battle.
Well, at the moment I was sitting there really talking about Marvel, but again, it's like, I stand by this notion that it's like, yeah, the Marvel's not the worst movie in the fucking entire MCU, and yeah, DD was going on things like, yeah, I was pretty much done after Endgame, and it's like, yeah, I can understand that. To be
Yeah,
honest with
because
you.
usually after Endgame, they kind of went into like, oh yeah, we're doing full streaming service of the thing.
Well, it's not even so much that. It's like, and I think I could really narrow down like a lot of MCU's problems is the fact that it's like pre-Endgame, like at least all the shit going up into Endgame, like all was centralized around Thanos to a point. Like character growth, like the whole plot of the series was like basically the big Thanos confrontation, which again it made for an interesting watch. And it's like, you know, how are they going to get out of this basically intergalactic threat kind of deal? And then they introduced fucking like time skipping and shit. They're like, oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
I feel
introduce
like
time
when you do
travel
that-
and the series can get problematic if you introduce time travel with it, unless it's like fully central base around it.
Well, it also just takes away the, you know, omnipresent world-ending threat, and it's just like, oh, time travel, we can just undo it.
And that's the game.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh, we fucked up. Well, we can go back
We can go back and fix it.
unfuck it. Yeah. Yeah,
Allegedly.
and there's no, in my opinion, there's no real.
No stakes.
Yeah, there's no stakes because if you could just hit the that is literally like quick loading before every
Quick
like
saving.
hard part of it. Yeah, quick saving and then quick loading when you die, and just instantly like just backpedaling until you get what the desired outcome.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
And final plot.
Yeah, Squigly's kind of been the agent of chaos for a hot minute. Not Squigly, Double.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured she was. I'll admit I haven't seen this version of Double.
I do like the art style of this game.
I mean, Double is as a weird, ambiguous being by this point.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times the form that she has obtained is because she has killed something or someone.
Yeah, it's T1000 rules almost.
And I'm thinking more like the whatever thing from the thing. Yeah.
You go there, I go T1000, but I see your point.
I mean, the T1000 can't do complex machines. Double actually can.
No, that's not what I was getting at. Is usually the form he takes is usually because he killed the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's where I was
I
going.
didn't know any of this. It doesn't matter. What's important to know is that the heart can never bring happiness. Not for you, your friend, or anyone
Oh, hey,
else.
deer has wandered into my.
Deer has wandered into my sight. Oh, is it deer season already?
But he never ran.
I believe it
Oh,
was.
it ran away.
Because you said something. Like, oh shit, he saw me. Gotta get out of here.
No, I forgot you were in a cutscene and I was yammering to myself.
That happens.
But I suppose you would be the one who would know. What will you do this time, Leviathan?
It would appear we've become quite inseparable. I will remain by your side until you next awaken.
Thank you.
Squigly's life is connected to the Skullheart. Whenever a new Skullgirl is found or the new Skullheart awakens, she'll come back.
Is that like Godzilla fucking from a couple years ago? When it was like the the one with fucking Heisenberg in it.
Oh,
Breaking Bad.
after
Yeah.
credits, by the way.
Oh.
Because that's where Squigly is currently resting. Leviathan is just constantly there watching over her until she reawakens again. Because of the next Skullheart, Skullgirl, and all that stuff. Like, oh, okay, here's the thing. I'm going to... Oh, okay, I'm dead now. I'm going to be back when the next threat is around.
No.
So that's how... She's basically going to be the early warning signs of the next Skullgirl or the next time the Skullheart appears.
Yeah.
Like how usually an empty bar is a precursor of DOS is going to kick somebody's ass.
Oh, he cares.
No, I pay attention. There's a
BRB.
difference. Oh, right. Actually, I had to press a button here. May they rest in peace until we meet again.